Hey guys, Jeff and Mark live in Carolina out here in my neighborhood, actually in my driveway. Mark called me up this morning and said, hey, there's a bunch of deals over at Carnes Horizons. Get the golf cart out. We're going to go see what's available today. But actually, I came up with a better plan.
You got a better.
We're going to the slingshot today. How great of a day is it? We can go for a slingshot ride and actually call it work.
Do I need a helmet? Should I wear my hard hat?
Yes, you have to wear a helmet in this. You absolutely do. And I have one in the garage. All right, so we're going to go out today. Like I said, I live here in Carnes. Horizons is a subsection of the Carnes neighborhood. So, Mark, tell us about the homes we're going to go see, and then make sure you stick around to the very end because we're going to talk about all the amenities and some of the cool places that you can go. Actually, you know what? We'll go show them today in the slingshot some of the places they could go if they had a golf cart.
That would be great. So today we're going to see 3 different series, but they're different than the series over at Summers Corner.
Yes.
Because the Estate series is not here in Carnes, but they have the Carriage series instead, which is kind of interesting. It's a shared driveway. You probably saw our video a couple weeks ago on that. But
I made a mistake a long time. I was calling them quads.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were attached.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not attached.
Yeah.
They're like mini singles.
They're single families with some shared land almost.
Yeah.
Because you have a shared driveway.
You understand.
I guess you have your own land. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Get it.
So we have those. Some of the homes are up to $53,000 off right now. So it's kind of like the start of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I just learned there's over 40 homes that were already sold in that neighborhood.
Wow.
Which I didn't tell you before we started this video.
We were a big piece of that for sure. A lot
you
of
were.
clients snatched up a lot of those.
Which is great because they're seeing it ahead of time.
So what are the differences, because people often ask us, what are the differences between the Summers Corner Horizons and the Carnes Horizons? Well, the amenities is one thing. The golf cart ability or slingshot ability is another point that we're going to talk about. But I really feel like this pricing they started out with has been super aggressive because it's kind of close to the same pricing as on in Summers Corner.
And they have vinyl siding.
And then that's the big difference.
And versus the hardy plank
Yeah,
siding
the hardy
here.
plank, because the Carnes neighborhood, you have to have like a little higher standard of a build kind of a thing. And so we thought that was going to be a $20,000, $30,000 difference, but it didn't turn out to be.
No.
I don't know that it'll always be that way, but for right now, I think there's some really good deals to be had in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I think we should go see them.
Let's ride.
I don't understand why I have to wear this ridiculous helmet.
It's actually South Carolina law. The passenger in a slingshot has to wear the helmet and the driver doesn't.
That makes no sense. You're lying.
I don't make the rules. All right, guys, getting ready to pull in the neighborhood here. This is the entryway. This is going to be a gated community. So all of Farnes is not gated, but the Horizon section is, and they've already put a ton of beautiful landscaping.
Yeah, look at all the
here.
beautiful landscaping right there.
All
these palm trees are
beautiful.
I love the little horse corral gate up the side too.
So when this is open, there'll be, I think it's like usually 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., something like that.
Yeah.
So the left side here will be
For guests.
when you go through, when you a guest, and then the right side here, you'll have a sticker or decal on your window that you pull right through, and the gate opens up for you automatically.
Is it like magic?
It is magic.
Okay.
It's Horizons magic.
Is it?
So as you come in the neighborhood, directly in front of us, this is where all of the amenity center is going to be. So indoor
pool, outdoor pool,
Yep.
10 pickleball courts. That's a lot. That's a lot. I think we said bocce.
Yep.
Little area to do like an event lawn type thing.
Fitness center.
I think that was their.
Yeah, I think we can go. It's going to be really nice, though.
And then to the right here is Model Row.
I was kind of surprised that they were putting an indoor pool because this isn't going to be a huge neighborhood. I didn't know if it would support an indoor pool.
Yeah, just over 700 homes. The models are decorated now.
Yeah.
So we'll come back and do a video of the decorated models.
Okay.
Since we already did a undecorated model.
Okay.
That way you kind of contrast and compare.
So there's all the single families that we just went by here. And now we'll come into these What are they called?
Carriage series home.
Carriage series homes. Okay.
I don't think we can get by.
Oh, we're not getting through here. Oh,
Challenge.
Right, that's all right.
Challenge.
Wait a second. I got this. I think. Let me take a peek at it. I'm all over this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could have got a fire truck through this back in
No
the day.
way.
I got this.
Look tight.
As I come back missing a fender.
A fender.
Slingshot. Yeah.
So these are all the Carriage series homes, and as you can see, they're pretty tight together because it's 4 homes sharing one driveway.
Okay. And we have to assume that the pricing is going to be less on these than it is on the singles.
Yeah. So I was just looking at the pricing today. One of these quick move-ins is almost 1,900 square feet, and we're at 340 something, 350 something.
Okay.
And if you compare that, it's about 50,000 less than one of the.
Okay, so the square footage people. Don't you love how I park right by the generator?
Yeah,
so this
thank you.
truck in front of me would move. It does get a little tight in here with all the construction going on. Oh boy, if I go home and pick up a nail in the slingshot tire, Andrea is not going to be pleased with me.
Oh yeah,
She doesn't even like me coming through here in the golf.
the regular car.
Yeah, no, the regular car or the golf cart. But these slingshot tires are a whole lot more expensive.
This guy's doing pretty good back in the.
He is doing a very good job.
I'm impressed.
I would much rather be driving what we're in versus having to back out what he's doing.
Yeah.
So you can see this whole section is going to be all these carriage homes.
Yes.
And then over to the left here, we're going to have all single families.
Single family. Yep.
Over in the center, we already talked about, it's going to be the amenity center with all the stuff in it.
And more homes. Yep.
And then, do you think I should go take a long ride around? Because I want to show all a lot of properties in there that are going to be backed up to woods.
Yeah.
And also ponds. So there's not a ton. They really did a good job laying this neighborhood out. So there's not a ton of stuff that is backed up to other homes.
That's right. That's right.
So right now, the homes that are available are the 2 different series, starting at like 1,500 and change
Yes.
square feet.
Yep.
And the biggest one goes up to 2,200 change?
2240 or something like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
And the biggest difference between those 2 series is one of them has the gourmet kitchen and the other one doesn't.
That's pretty much it. That's the big thing.
That's the big thing.
Yeah. And the fireplaces.
Okay, so the bigger homes have the gourmet kitchen and the fireplaces, and the smaller ones do not.
And they both have screened-in porches, which is nice.
Okay.
Because at one time they were only doing covered porches.
Yeah.
So
I think they found most people, 95% of the people, really do want the screened-in porch here.
which you and I don't want it.
I don't have it in our house, and neither does Mark, because after living here as long as we have, I kind of realized that the bugs just weren't nearly as bad as I thought they were going to be.
Yep. And it's easier to clean.
Yeah.
You could just power wash that thing.
Yep.
Be done.
And then when we let the dogs out, too, it's easier to just have to open up one door to let the dogs out and not have to open up 2 doors.
You know what that big scoop blow say? Ooh, let the dogs out.
Slingshot singing is not allowed.
You said I could always sing in the slingshot.
Oh, that was right. I'm regretting that decision right now.
So this is going to be like phase 3. Okay. And over here, I think it's phase 2.
Yeah, but look at all these homes for coming that are going to be back to woods.
Yeah, that's straight ahead. You do have the power lines right here, but then you have, I think it's 80 feet of woods between here and what they own. So most likely there ain't nothing else being built back there, because otherwise you'd have to move the power lines and all that.
Yeah, and from here, you can't even see the power lines.
Right.
They're a good 40 feet back behind the tree line. All right, so we're on Baldrick Court right now. We've sold a bunch of homes on this street already.
This is Barker. We sold a bunch of. And these are going to be that Middle Legend series homes.
Okay.
On Barker and Baldrick. And then we're going to get around, I think it's called Doors Bay.
All right.
And those are going to be more of the cottage style homes.
Okay, so that's that one street that when this was all started, so I'd love to live on this street.
Yeah.
It's got the cul-de-sac and it's real pretty back there.
Yep.
I said there's actually people living in this neighborhood now.
Yes, on this street for sure, which is Barker, there's people living. And
So
I don't think
these
anybody's
homes
living on this one.
And these homes On both sides of the street here are the middle ones.
Yeah,
like
the Legends.
The Legends series. Okay.
So as you can see, lots of construction going on in here, which is a good thing because when you purchase a home,
Yeah.
these should all be done at the same time. Therefore, you're not going to have swinging hammers and waking you up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yep. It's not going for years and years here. They're building out this neighborhood in sections, so that makes it much nicer. This is going to be another exit to the neighborhood right here in front of us. I assume that's going to be, if it is, well, it's going to be gated because the neighborhood's gated, but it'll
Right.
be a automatic gate. It's not going to be a man thing.
Yeah. You probably won't be able to come in that way unless you have a stick.
Okay. And these are the little smaller homes now.
These are the cottage series, which some of the cottage go up to almost 2,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's not like they're little tiny ones.
When you add the upstairs.
Yeah. That is interesting too, that they do have some in this neighborhood that are going to have second floors.
Right. I think they're whistling a deer.
No, they were. It's lunchtime. The ladies drive around in the vans and feed everybody in the neighborhoods like this.
Oh, we do have people that know here.
Oh yeah, it's
So
this
there's
is
three houses right here that are closed already.
I thought these were going to be some of the first ones to go because they're back here. They're backed up to the woods, and then there's a pond over there, which ends up really being nice.
Right.
Again. All right, so now, do we want to show them how quick it is to get to the amenity center that is here now? Or do we want to go over and show the restaurants and all the shops and the grocery stores and all that's coming?
Let's do the amenity center first.
Okay, so we're going to head over to the amenity center.
Because you won't have access to this amenity center right away.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a while to be built, a year and a half or so.
The good news is that, I mean, they're already prepping the ground. So I feel like this is going to be a lot faster than it was over at some corner.
Right. So by going to the Carnes amenities, you're going to have full access to that because you're paying basically 3 different HOAs, right? You're paying in master HOA to Carnes.
Yep.
You're paying a club fee for Carnes.
Yep.
And then you'll have a club fee for Horizons. Basically.
Yeah. And that number is going to be different at Horizons based on day one when you move in, and it'll be more than. So you're not paying for the mini center in the Horizons until it actually opens. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So while we're going over here, let's talk about what the amenity center is like here that you have access to on day one. So we've got the big resort style pool with the water slide and the pickleball courts and tennis courts, the playgrounds, multiple playgrounds,
The lake house?
the lake house center, the fitness center, the farm. So this is called the Agrihood.
Agrihood.
So you've got, as a resident of Carnes, I have a credit on my phone app that I have $150 that's paid for out of my yearly HOA dues. It goes towards a spend at the farmhouse.
So you
And
pay
the
it in, but then you get some back.
You get
other coupon back.
Yeah, you get like $150 when you're back. Now, I think the intention was to buy the produce that is grown at the farm. It hasn't really been how it's worked out for my family.
Oh, okay.
It's been popsicle.
Popsicle.
Yes. I believe we're going to have $150 spent in popsicles this year.
Okay.
So
Well, that's really not bad for a whole year.
for a whole year, and they're like the whole fruit.
Juicy in the
Oh, they're so good. But they've got all kind of South Carolina foods, and the grits and the honey meats and honeys and teas from the Charleston.
Even that soap then.
Tea. They did have soap. So you get all dirty in the fields, you go and get your farm soap.
Yeah.
But this ride over, this is, if you had a golf cart and you lived in Horizons, this would be the route that you would be taking right now in the neighborhood.
And we're only going 20 miles an hour, so you could do that on a golf cart.
Yes.
So it's not like we're going faster.
Right, yeah.
No, and I've been timing it since we left Horizons.
Okay.
I'm timing it, so
I'm a rules follower.
we're going to see.
You see me stopping at stop signs and All right, so right in front of us starts the Amenity Center. It's got, this side is the pickleball, tennis, playground, all that stuff. I'm gonna pull in and show you.
Yeah, the hood, the Agrihood, right? The far.
The hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the far side.
Oh, okay.
In the field. So there's 3 acres of fields now, but you heard they've got another 7 or 8 acres they're going to be building out, and it's just strictly crops.
That's what she said on that, who is the developer
Okay.
of all the Agrihood stuff. She said another 8 acres coming later on towards the back of the neighborhood stuff.
Okay.
Which is cool.
So right in front of us here is the tennis courts. My daughter Riley's down here playing pickleball all the time.
Oh, I thought you meant right now. I was like,
Yeah,
it's just supposed to be at school.
Well, you know what? There's going to be heck to pay if I find her down here playing pickleball right now because she's supposed to be in school. All right, so I'll pull in you. The fitness center is very nice. The family comes down here to go to that. They actually canceled their membership at the gym down the road because Andrea and Riley can come in here, and it's get here by golf cart.
All right, so I'm going to call it.
Yep.
And it's been 4.5 minutes to get here.
Okay.
4.5.
So, wellness center in front of us. Entrance to the pool is off here to the left. And we'll show you some drone stuff of all this.
And if you haven't seen the full video on this Amenity Center, go back a couple months, and we did a full walkthrough when you were initially launching it, and that was very detailed, about 40 minutes.
Mark, I just saw a farmer. Farmer? Yeah, there was a farmer back there.
Uh-oh.
He was tending to the crops. All right, so here's the farm store.
When is your day that you have to farm with your overalls?
No. I asked that. I said, like, and I even check if I come work the farm store, like, do I get less than HOAs? And the answer was no.
No.
But they did hire people. They hired a real farmer. They've got like a John Deere tractor and everything.
I guess what they're saying is, we don't trust you, Jeff Gregg.
With the John Deere tractor?
Yeah.
No, clearly. All right, let me show you some other stuff here in this neighborhood that I really like. We're going to drive by the other pool in the Amenity Center. And this is going to seem like a long drive.
Yeah.
Because we've kind of gone all around. But we're going to end up circling back to the side of the neighborhood where you enter to go to Porch, to Horizons. And we'll show you where the restaurants and all that stuff is over there.
And this whole neighborhood is now a Lennar builder, but there may be other builders coming in the future from your HOA, right?
Yep.
And back when it first started, there were 8 different buildings.
Yeah. Pulte was in here. Saucy was in here. Toll Brothers. There was a bunch. All right, so on the right here is a big old playground. Lots of kids over here all the time.
How often do you play there?
I know no longer. I was there with the girls when they were younger.
Yeah. And then I was the police say,
The judge said, Mr. Gregg, we just, like, it's not going to be a court ruling, but we'd like you to stay away from the kids. So if you look on the left here, speed walk, walking the dogs, and there's a cart path all the way, not a cart path, I screwed that up,
Yeah.
a walking path all the way through this neighborhood.
Okay.
And if you do have a golf cart, you're actually driving on the streets.
Well, that looks wide enough for a golf cart, but you're saying if I drive on that, I still get choke.
It's a no-no.
Okay.
Yeah. It is wide enough, but they do have these barricades.
Out of the middle.
Yeah, so you can't put golf carts on there.
And what about mailboxes in this neighborhood? Obviously, I don't see them in front of the houses.
Yep.
Where are they located?
So it's this next stop sign. If you look on the left, and there'll be ones that are a lot closer to Horizons, but like that mailbox building right there, that's where Andrea goes to get our mail.
Okay.
So, and then UPS and Amazon, that'll deliver it to your house, to the house. Yeah. All right. So up here to the right is a field that is a soccer field. Actually, Craig Primo on our team, he plays volleyball here on Sundays. I drove by the other day, and he was out there.
He was out there?
Yeah, he played volleyball. To the left here is a little bar. That's where Reagan and I go to feed turtles. There's a fishing pier there. Nobody down there right now, but it's pretty well used. I've seen the one cool thing I saw there was boats. People on the remote control speedboats in that lake there.
So they'd be by drone, you know?
I don't know. Your drone's pretty fast.
fast.
Yeah, no, I think it. Yeah,
Like, they might get me off the go,
you're gonna catch up.
but I'm going to
Yeah,
catch up.
yeah. All right, so I'm not going to turn right here, but I'm going to talk about what's down there. We'll show you some video that we've done in the past. there's another whole pool down there. So there's a pool, the barn, which was the original barn that was put in this neighborhood, or when this neighborhood was a barn. And there's another playground down there. It's a lap pool. Northwood Christian, the church and school in the neighborhood, they actually used that pool for their swim team.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So here's another view of the lake over here.
And there's more walking trails than just these sidewalks. Like back there around that whole pond,
Yeah.
around this whole lake.
In through those woods over there, the distance at the far end of the lake here.
Yep.
There's walking trails, and inside there's these fitness stations also where you can stop and do the pull-ups and sit-ups, and it's.
How often do you do that?
I've seen them.
You've seen it.
I've definitely seen them. I walk past them.
This is a big private school and church, right?
Yep, Northwoods Church, and then Senior Living Center on the right here. And now this is what really so we're back on the side now that Verizon's is on. So over on the right side here is a Mexican restaurant and a coffee shop, a couple of some medical offices, and then I'm gonna turn left here.
So if we were in the golf cart from here to Horizons,
It was probably
3-4 minutes.
same amount of time as it took us to get from Horizons to the Amenity. Yeah. So gas station here on the right, and then this Publix is opening up here. We think close to the end of this year. On the drive by, you can see it's pretty close to being
Pretty well done. The parking lot's done now. You've even got these extra buildings that are pretty much done on the outside.
Yep.
On the other side of Publix, there's going to be more restaurants coming.
Yep.
Is that where Chipotle's going, or Chipotle's across the
So
street?
Chipotle is actually open. We'll head over there, and I'll show you over there, and then I think we'll just wrap it up over there.
Well, this will be another one.
So out partials in here, plus these plazas, a bunch of different restaurants. I know there's a First Watch coming here. There was down here I think this barn-looking building over here.
Now they're going to be the Mexican restaurant.
Well, yeah,
Rio Chico.
Is that Rio Chico?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. The Rio Chico's coming, and then yes, stay away from the line painters. I come home with road paint on the slingshot. Mama Greg not going to be had. So lots more stuff over here. So all of this is actually walkable. Like you could ride your bike, walk, or
So that's the road.
for all this.
That's the road I was talking about.
Okay, so that goes out.
Right over to
So actually, when that road opens, that's going to be your easy way to get from Horizons.
Yes.
Okay. Now, outside, we're not going to make it there today because this video is going really long. But outside at the end of that road, you would turn left to go to Horizons, and right takes you to the hospital.
Yeah.
And so that hospital, how great to live in the neighborhood. You can actually go by hospital or go by golf cart or bicycle or slingshot to the hospital. Yeah.
But if you're really hurt, it might be hard to change the gears.
Yeah. If I hurt my right wrist, I just have trouble. And I tried to teach Andrew how to drive a manual one day, and it didn't go well.
Didn't go up, no.
Well, we're never going to try that again. I actually felt bad for the gears of the vehicle that I was trying to teach her.
They were groaning a little bit.
They were screaming. Was not a smooth transition. All right, so back out here where we started from. This is the main road going into Horizons, and right across the street, which you can legally go to by golf cart.
Right.
You can cross over this street and go to these other restaurants that I'm about to show you.
So on our lives, which are on Tuesday nights, some people have asked, well, how does the golf cart do it? Do they go down the sidewalk there, or do they get in this lane right here behind the cars?
Right here in the cars.
Okay.
At least that's what I've seen everybody doing. I'll put it that way.
Okay. And because this road we're on is not above 40 miles an hour,
You're allowed to cross
You're allowed
over.
to-
Yep.
Okay.
So Dunkin' Donuts here, East Bay Deli. Get to all this by golf cart. Sherwin-Williams, if you have to touch up your paint. There's a Steel City Pizza. We go there quite a bit. It's kind of Pittsburgh themed.
Yep.
There's a jewelry store here. In front of us is the El Jalapeno, where Mark and I get our lovely frozen mango margaritas.
And there used to be an ice cream store here, but they got rid of it.
It didn't make it. The ice cream store to go to is the one over by Cane Bay.
Okay.
There's a wines and spirits store here.
Jersey Bites,
Studio. And then all still legal to get to by golf cart is this road,
which is Starbucks, right?
Yep. Freddy's.
We've got, there's a Greek restaurant coming.
It's about to open. I'm super excited.
Yes.
Now, I feel like
There's your Starbucks.
I'm going to try to say gyro instead of gyro when I go in, but
That would be smart.
I'm probably going to fail. I just can't help myself. And then there's a rooftop bar and grill over here that we've been to a few times.
Yep.
So it's really cool for Andrew and I to be able to jump in the golf cart and come over to this stuff in the evening, just take a ride and get to all these restaurants from farms.
Chill and Groovy. Is that what you have to take Chuba?
Is that a doggy place?
It is the dog's food.
Oh, it's a veterinary Urshuka. That's good to know that there's one that close. So Playa Bowls, Neighborhood Tap House, Mr. Pan Ramen, and then there's the Chipotle right down there, Mark. And then over to the right here is the Mia Poke. Mia Poke.
Okay.
There's the Greek. Okay.
Yeah. And I know there's a bank coming in here.
So it's really cool to have all this stuff that's available to get to buy golf cart in Carnes. I feel like today we gave you a little bit of a feel for the neighborhood and how accessible everything is. Just down this road that's in front of us now, Nexton is like 8 minutes that way. So all the restaurants that are there, Taco Boy and Paul's Chop House and Pages and Poogan's and all that, all there.
Yeah. Now we're going to just go show you real quick what a couple of these look like on the inside.
See there. So we got a Carlisle here. This is one of the smaller ones, 1560 square feet. But I want you to pay attention to how big 1560 can feel. And it's like 40 grand off right now, right, Mark?
44,500 off right now. Coming in at 374,650.
So I like how they did the stonework here.
Nice.
In addition to the hardy plank, there is a big old coat closet here at the front. Listen, that's more coats than you're ever going to need if you live here in Summerville. That can be stored for other stuff. This one comes with the dishwasher in the front hallway, so if you decide that you're in the office here, you need to run a load of dishes, it's really convenient.
Just do it right here.
Just do it right here.
Where's the water drain?
Don't worry about that.
Oh,
that's not important. Office space here. Could be a flex room office. Could do a few different things with it.
You know what my wife would use that for? A book reading room.
I thought you were going to be a Mark timeout room.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So if she's in the mood to do a book, okay. If not in the mood, then send you away. All right, so kitchen here. Obviously, they're doing some drywall work back here where the stove's going to go.
Yep.
But there's not a big pantry in this one, I don't think, but we do have lots of storage here in the cabinets.
Right, nice.
Soft close on those. So remember, this one does not have the gourmet kitchen, so it's going to have the microwave over top of the oven. The microwave vent is not vented outside.
Okay.
It's just a filter. One of those things that you don't often have, a filter.
Yeah, not very often.
Laundry room here and 2-car garage. Nothing special in here. Straight 2-car garage.
And then over here, we have a whole bathroom. Not a half bath, a whole bath.
A whole bath. And then this is your secondary bedroom here.
Yes. And there's the floors that are going down.
Is it the wood floors or the black floors?
The wood floor.
The wood floor is going to be worth doing. Okay, good. I like it better that way.
Yeah, me too.
So lots of windows in here. We've got 2, 4, 6 windows plus the door in this big room. You'd put a dining table here. You've got enough space on the island to put 3 stools at least.
Yep.
And then this would be your living room. Now remember, this one does not come with the fireplace, but I would really love to do in this room what Mark did at his house with the whole electric fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about that all the time, and I don't think I've ever put it in one of our videos.
Really?
So I'm going to try to remember to load it in.
Okay.
So they can B-roll it in and see what it looks like.
I love it. I actually have a gas fireplace, and I wish I had what Mark has at his house.
This is a great lot.
This is a good lot. So you got Pond back here, backed up by woods. And you can see this one is screened in, so they are screening these in also.
Yep.
So again, the big differences between the two is one has a gourmet kitchen and a fireplace, one doesn't, but they both have the screened in back porch.
Okay.
So primary bedroom, plenty big, 2 big windows here. Got the snazzy ceiling in it, and doing some work on the tile work in the bathroom here. Again, nice big shower. Even in this size home, they're putting the really big boy showers in. I really like them.
I think this house would be perfect for two people that are fully retired.
Yeah.
That don't need an office.
Right.
But they have that little office space up front.
And you could find a way to close that in if you needed to.
Yeah.
But yeah, great house.
Great house. All right, Jeff, we got the Osprey plan, one of the most popular out of all of them, 1715 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. This one has a big discount because it's ready in September.
Okay.
So just like we talk all the time, the sooner they're ready, the bigger the discounts are. So $53,000 off. And this is listed for $414 right now. Obviously, that number can change because they change the incentives all the time, right?
Yeah, so that makes sense because we've seen some of these recently that when they first come on the market, they are 460, 470, 470,000.
Right, right.
This is a great model. I like this elevation. Also in the front, you got some front room, or some room on the porch here for a couple chairs.
Right. And then hardy plank siding, $414,000.
That's really, we really thought those numbers were going to be higher.
In the 5s at least.
Yeah, when this neighborhood first opened, we thought the original ones would be much higher.
So here's the guest wing. You got 2 bedrooms up front here.
Got a reach-in closet.
Reach-in closet.
There's the floors.
And you can see that this one probably is going to be ready next month.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Based on this.
So coat closet.
Coat closet, linen closet.
Yep.
Bathroom. And if you had to have an office in the house, I think I would use this room because it's a little bit smaller.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That would probably be it.
And really, this fits the needs of a lot of our people. They just need one extra room for guests. And then we've also had people that have done the, like the, what's called the magic bed. The Murphy bed. Yeah. So to do an office with the Murphy bed.
Garage entry here.
So they've got enough room here in from the garage for a landing zone.
Laundry room to the right.
Yep.
And then nice wide open space.
Yeah.
And as we talked about, all these Legend series are coming with the gourmet kitchens, and you see the fireplace over here.
So you've got the nice stainless steel hood. The oven is going to go over here. Refrigerator there. These do not come with refrigerators. They do come with ovens. There's a step-in pantry. Nice tile backsplash.
And plenty of room for a big table here, plus you got your living room here.
Yeah.
And this is on one of the woods lots that we like, because there are some power lines back there somewhere, but as you can tell, you can't see them from your yard here.
Yeah, this is nice. It's that's where you can see the little bit of a change in the grass. That's the property line. So if you wanted to fence that in, you could. But this is a great model because it's got a big porch going across most of the back of the house.
Yeah. All right, let's head over to the primary bedroom now.
Now you're saying that back porch will be screened in?
It will be.
Okay.
You got the tray ceiling, wired for a ceiling fan. You got a beautiful view out to the woods still, plenty big enough. I love how they're doing these bathrooms with all the tile. Zero entry going into the shower. There will be glass there, obviously.
Big shower.
Double sinks. You got your separate water closet, and then a primary closet there too.
Plenty big. This is a nice model. There's a reason we've sold a ton of this one.
Yeah.
So as they say in Pittsburgh, that's it for Pitt.
That's it for Pitt.
Done deal. Great neighborhood. I love that we got a chance to show you how accessible this neighborhood is to all the stuff that's around here. You don't need to get in your car to go to.
Golf cartable accessible.
Golf cartable, slingshotable. Unless I did let Mark take off the helmet, that was only for...
Thank God.
You looked really silly.
I did look really silly.
You really did.
I thought it looked cool for a second.
It was not the case.
If you want to know more, down in the description, click that link, book a Zoom call with us. We'd love to chat about this neighborhood or any neighborhood. Till next time.
See y'all.
See ya.